Well, that was a bit of a close call. Hey folks, how are you doing? Welcome to the video. I hope you're all doing very well. Today I have for you an updated video because my other explosive test video was kind of badly timed. Like the moment the video was ready to go live, a patch had happened earlier that day that changed how all the explosives and such work. So just going to do a very quick video, just a rejig of what we'd already done, except this time Off Time has set up something a little bit more... Wow, that's a loud vehicle outside. Off Time has set up something a little bit better. I opened the door to have a look in there, and there's a few traps. But I digress. Let's start off with a Tier 1 structure. So this is all Tier 1. All this is Tier 1 foundations. Something in there, but that's got nothing in it. And all Tier 1 walls. So we have a demo charge for each building, so you can see how many you'll need to do what. And we have a handful of grenades to again test what the damage actually is now, because that all changed right after I'd done the video. So how many grenades will you now need in terms of the HESH grenades for a singular door? Now bear in mind, in my skill tree, where are we? Ordnance. I do have a 10% boost. So your mileage may vary depending on how many boosts you have, because there is 2 in total for a 20% boost. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any more. I think it's 20%. Effect radius can be increased slightly. 8%. 4%. So yeah, the radius can go up, but you get a maximum of 20% extra explosive damage. So how many grenades do you need for one Tier 1 door? As you can see, you're now probably going to need about 2. Sometimes you can be lucky and get it in 1. But as you can see, it's about 2. Now, if we go over to the Tier 2 structure, which is a reinforced door with 4,200 health. As you can see there, we've done quite a considerable amount of damage, but it looks like you're going to need a good 5, I would say, maybe more. It's probably going to be more, so let's throw another one. So that's 2. 3. 4. And it looks like it might be 6. So it looks on average it's going to be about 6 for a reinforced door. Now I'm going to step right back because I know what's behind that door. Whoops. Oh well, at least we did a little bit of damage to it. I think I broke the traps that were in there. No, there was a lot of mines, trip mines all along there a second ago. So we did a little bit of damage as well to the reinforced square platform below. But if we pop in... See, he's put storage containers in there. I don't know why. There's nothing in them. I guess he just wanted to make it look like a base, so it was more base-looking, I guess. So yeah, you're going to need a whole bunch of grenades for just that. But what about a wall with 6k of health? So we're knocking off there quite a bit. But again, like the door, you're going to need about 6 grenades. And if we come over here with the 10 grenades that we have left, we have the fortified door with 16,800 health. Again, like I mentioned in the previous video, you're probably not going to see many of these structures because it's really hard to unlock them now. You have to do a lot of grinding, obviously, to get it. So you're probably not going to see it. But just for the interest of demonstrating how everything is right now. So 16,800 health. What does the HESH grenade do? Roughly 800 damage, more or less. So, if you're going to use grenades to get into one of these bases, it's going to take you a long-ass time. And the wall has 24,000 health. So again, a little bit less damage on that, so it's going to take you longer to get through the wall than it is the door. Of course, it has more health, so that makes absolute sense. So if we look at this normal... What was that? If we look at this normal T1 wall, so tier 1, 1,000 health, how many grenades will we need? 2! Exactly 2. If people have got certain perks for extra building hit points, you may find that it's not exactly 1,000, it might be 1,200 or thereabouts. So that's not going to make a massive ton of difference. Maybe you'll need 1 extra grenade, but it looks like it's going to be about 2 exactly each time, just like the doors. And of course, when it comes to things like terminals, it's probably going to be a 1-hit kill when it comes to blowing these up. So yeah, there we go, 1-hit kill. But as you can see, we haven't damaged the wall behind it at all. So unless that changes, in theory, you could just surround your building in things like storage containers, just so someone has to use 1 more grenade, and that might be enough to stop them getting any further into your base. What is all that breaking sound going on over here? So we have 4 grenades left. Let's see how much damage they will do to your typical foundation. So, again, 1 grenade. Looks like you're going to need an average about 3 to get through your average square platform. I would imagine it'd probably go the same for the ceiling. So let's just pop out a second. The ceiling. Again, you're looking... I think these grenades are doing almost exactly 750 damage. So again, 2 grenades on average to get through your average T1 square tile. So again, if you're raiding a T1 base, all you need is HESH grenades. Ah, there's an event on as well. But again, when it comes to this is going to take you a lot longer to get through when you consider things like 9k of health and 6k of health for walls. We've already thrown a grenade at this one. So we've done, again, about 700 or so damage. So there you have it, guys. That should give you some information on how to proceed when it comes to these things. And since we have some demo charges, we should use those as well. So if we go to the fortified door, I can't actually see how much health it's got. There we go. So that needs a lot of repairing done to it. Well, a little bit. So 16,025. But if we use a demolition charge, right next to it, and just out of curiosity, the foundation, 3,500. We will stand well back. Ugh, what's that done? What has that done? So that knocked off nearly square 6,000. So to get through your average fortified door, you're probably going to need 3 of these charges. And what did we do to the foundation? Just tickled it. Just over 5,000 damage. So to get through these doors, you are going to definitely want to use at least 2 charges. There may be some grenades, but it's really not worth it. You're better off just saving up, making more charges to get through that kind of fortified structure. But of course, when it comes to the T2 walls, let's go find some fresh walls, like in this corner. So what we got here? I'm going to have to switch to a gun again. So everything's on 6,000 health in here. Again, don't know why some of these numbers are rounded up. Not rounded up, sorry, to like 7,500. Seems odd. But anyway, I digress again. We will put a charge in this corner. So we got 6,000, 7,500, and 9,000. What kind of damage are we going to do? Is it worth using demolition charges on tier 2 structures? Alright, let's have a look. So yeah, you're going to need an average of 2 to get through a reinforced platform. An average of... Well, I would say at this point, you're better off using 1 grenade to finish that off. Yeah, about 1 grenade to finish that off, I would suggest. Possibly 2. I would say, well, we've got exactly 2 left, so let's see. So if you want to get through a reinforced wall, 1 demo charge, and Let's try and throw that straight in the middle. And an average of about 1 or 2 grenades. That is what you'll need to get into that kind of base. And guys, just for giggles, we will place the last one, because I have to use everything or put everything in the grinder. But we'll use this instead, just for a bit of fun. What does a demolition charge do to a tier 1 structure? That is what it does. There is now no structure, although there is a little bit left over here. So the blast radius on those is quite large, but not large enough that it's had any effect on this side of the building. So if you can put one in the middle of a room, say you're at this, say this was a box, like you'd got through the door and this was a box, you may as well just place it in the middle, damage all the walls, and proceed from there. Or I guess if you know exactly where you're going in the base, then you'd blow up the bit that you want to get into. I do keep getting distracted by the sound of things, just sounds over here. But anyway, guys, the sun's getting real low, so I'm going to say goodbye. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that's updated everybody to what they will need if they plan to do any base raiding. So guys, do consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. And if you drop the video a like and share it with your friends, I would appreciate that too. And guys, I will see you next time.